The score, 2:06 left to go in the third, as the Cardinals will have it out following the timeout. They called it to avoid a held ball situation. And dribbling it to the circle is Gaines. She'll go left wing now. With it, it's Godwin on the right side. Man-to-man offense, tenacious Tiger man-to-man defense, that is, tenacious Tiger work here. Cardinals, all they can do to get successful passes off. Here's Godwin on the right side. Haven't been able to really penetrate inside the three-point circle. There's a whistle and a blocking foul. It's going to be called on Harville. And Harville comes off the floor hobbling a little bit. And the Cardinals will have it out in the backcourt. Inbound to Wynn. Wynn shot's no good. Somehow or other it stayed in bounds, and the Cardinals end up with it. And they're back out to the head of the key. On the right, on the left side rather. To Atkins now to Wynn. With it is Leah Owens. Now a three-pointer off the right side by Owens is off no good. Rebound taken down by Callahan. Tigers bring it down the floor. 1 minute left. They go to Emma Smith in the left corner. She'll pass it back outside, and the Tigers set it up with 47 seconds now. Faith Ann Shelby with it to Gamble. Across the court to Strickland on the right now. 36 seconds. Tigers eating up clock. Probably going to hold it for one. As soon as I say that, they'll put up a shot. 28 seconds. Pass in the corner. It's going to get loose. Strickland tries to chase it down, but cannot get to it in time. It's out of bounds. The Tigers throw it away. I've seen happen so many times when they go for one shot with over 10 seconds left to go. But across the timeline comes the Cardinals with the opportunity. Let's see what they do. On the right side of Atkins. Atkins looking for some help. Gets it out now to Wynn. And now there's a traveling call as Cardinals cough it up with 6 seconds left in the third period, and they'll have one brief moment here to get it down the floor and get it in the hoop before the out comes Gamble, in comes Churchill to Strickland. Strickland behind the back pass, gets it over half court, drives in, puts the shot up, got it at the buzzer. Holy Toledo! What a drive. That was a court-long drive that ended up in a confronted shot at the last second, and she hit it. Great play by Sarah Strickland to give the Tigers a 43-30 lead here as we go into quarter number 4, but not before this 60-second timeout for a word from our sponsors. What can you say? Sarah Strickland's put on the dog tonight. She's got 18 points in 3 quarters and absolutely stole 2 away from the Cardinals on that last drive. as the clock was running down and she was under a great deal of pressure, running, jumping, and banked her home. That's what it's all about right there. So the Tigers have it, and Sarah's got the ball and dribbles it into the forecourt. Now to Gamble. Now the Faith and Shelby. On the left side to Gamble. Gamble wants the three, can't take it. Back out to Churchwell. Shalana Churchwell. She will catch Hallett at the free throw line. She'll stop. 14-foot jumper. It's off, no good. Rebound, Godwin. Down the floor they go. Wynn has it on the right side. Now to Swearingen. Swearingen drives down, puts up the, and he's going to be called for traveling. The ball did go in, but she took about 7 steps before that one let fly, and it's a 13-point Tiger lead now with 7:17 left to go, fourth and final period. Hopefully. Pass in now to Hallett at the free throw line. Stops. Bottled up on the baseline. Kicks it back outside to Churchill. Left side now. Gamble tries the three. It's off. No good. Untouched. Out of bounds. Get it.
Well, they've made one change on defense. They're collapsing in on Haley now. They're not giving her free reign. They're going, hey, shoot over the top of us if you can.
Haley hasn't played as much as she normally
does. Well, she's got 3 fouls.
Yeah, I see the 3 now. It was 0 a moment ago. So, she's had to watch her play time. Wynn crosses in the lane. Dishes back outside. Long 3. One thing Adamsville's doing that they didn't do in Adamsville is they're hitting these threes. And that is Gaines for the 3. The Tigers bring it down. Strickland has it on the right side. Stops. Baseline jumper. This one's going to be short, but a whistle and a foul is called. Putting and that's going to be on Wynn, her 3rd. And to the line goes Strickland, shooting 2. First shot is up and good. So if you can't get them one way, get them another. Speaking of that, here comes the second shot, and it's cleanly in the cotton. 45-33, Tigers up by a dozen. 6:18 left to go in the game. Hardin County, Adamsville from McNairy County. Driving down and putting up a shot is White. It's off, no good. Check that. That's Harpo. The Tigers get the rebound. They're back down the floor. They go to Gamble on the left side. Now across to Shelby, then Churchwell. Now back to Strickland. She's way outside on the right. Way too far for a shot effort. Tigers not in any particular hurry, it appears. No one actually advancing on the basket. Here's Hallett with it. Head of the key. Dives it down in the corner to Shelby. Shelby wants a shot, can't get it. Wynn anticipated the pass, stole it out of the air, and took it the ride for an easy layup. So Wynn gets a fast break layup. And that cuts the lead now to 10. Now, Hallett, head of the key on the other end to Gamble. Now to Churchwell. Back to Strickland. I'll say this for Lady Cardinals, they're playing hard defense. Now to Shelby, to Hallett. Strickland, baseline jumper, won't go. Hallett with the rebound. Going up for the shot. Everyone on that side thought she was fouled, but she wasn't. Cardinals off to the races on the other end. Driving in, the shot up and no good.
It's going to be her 4th. So Coach Burnham's going to have to make a decision. What they've done, they've kind of just slowed the pace of the game. You were talking about running earlier in the first half. They've learned their lesson. They've come out. They're playing man defense on us, playing us really hard, overplaying us, and on the offensive side, just burning time. Trying to cut this game, make it a a slower game, eat into the time, and just hang around.
First shot by Owens is off, no good. Second shot is good. 4:34 now. Tigers go down to Churchill for three off the left side, off the back rim, struggle for the rebound. This is going to be a held ball. It will be Cardinal basketball. There's three players locked up, one Tiger and two Cardinals, and the Cardinals will bring it down the floor now. And that's Gaines over to Swearingen, right side. Owen for three. It's off, no good. Rebound, Wynn. Wynn backs it out. Gets it to the head of the key. Now with it is Swearingen. Swearingen drives in the lane. A collision in there. The ball goes down. Three players go down, and we have another held ball. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Tigers up by 9. Harville has it across the timeline. Gets it on the right side now to Faith Ann. Now back to Harville, to Strickland. Lob under to Hallett. Hallett drives the base, kicks it off from the corner, and a three up. Shelby is good. So Faith Ann now has 8 for the night, and the Tiger lead is 12. Cardinals work it down the baseline. With it is Gaines. Now Wynn has it in the circle. She'll try to drive down for the layup. Goes up for the shot. It was smothered, but it will end up in a foul on Strickland. That'll be her third.
Harville's got 4. Hallett with 4, and then now Strickland with 3. 3:15 to go. I don't know why they don't try to post somebody up and go after Haley. Well, she's not in the game now. They finally got her. Yeah, she is in the game.
Yes, she is. Yes.
Get her out of it and get her out of the middle, but they haven't done that yet.
Wynn's first shot's good. She'll get another. Cut into this 11-point Tiger lead with 3 if she hit it. So it's a 10-point game with 3:13 left to go here in the fourth period. Harville dribbles across the timeline, and I see that telltale sign of timeout as the players stand up. And we will have a 60-second timeout here with 3:08 left to go in the fourth. 48-38. Don't go away now. So 3:08 left to go in the fourth. Tigers up by 10 and with the basketball. The next few possessions will tell the tale as to whether the Tigers are going to be able to hang on here. And here goes number 1 right now. As Harville gets it off to Strickland. Strickland in the offensive half of the floor. Picks up a dribble on the right wing. Goes under to Hallett. Hallett drives in. Missed the layup. I can't believe it didn't go.
She's had 2 or 3 of those tonight.
Came out. Godwin got it to Wynn. Oh, guys, a travel here by the Cardinals. As they got it into the forecourt, we're fixing to go put the whammy on, and Swearingen gets called for too many steps, and Tigers will bring it down the floor under the control of Sarah Strickland. Now out to Churchill. Churchill over to Harville. Harville on the left wing now to Churchwell. Guess Tigers decide they're going to slow it down a little bit here and try to be patient. Shelby has it now on the left side. Nothing overt has occurred toward the basket thus far on this trip.
Well, they've only committed one foul, so they got a bunch to give up.
Shelby gets to Strickland. Strickland dribbling, going, looking for a 5-second call. No, she got it off to Harville. Over to Churchwell. Churchwell starts to penetrate the lane and then kick that. Tells you what they've been told to do. Now, Faith Ann has it. Strickland is out there. Now going one-on-one with Gaines. With it now, Churchwell looked like a knee bump right there. I think it's going to be the backside official called it.
Well, they got 5 more to go before they put us in the 1-and-1. They let a lot of clock burn.
Let's start getting some of them.
Yep.
We'll get beat to death. And Reese Harville's noticeably dragging one leg. She's probably re-injured something. Anybody that plays this game as long as she has is going to have a lot of old injuries that reoccur. Tigers take it out, and they get it to Strickland. Strickland's into the forecourt. Gets it over now to Hallett. Hallett drives, banks one in from the right, and she's fouled. Haley Hallett finally sort of exerting herself inside.
Well, they let her go one-on-one that time. They didn't sag back down in to try to double team her, and she'll win that one most of the time.
Was on win. That's her fourth, and to the line goes Hallett. Missed the free throw, and it's a 12-point lead. Now the Cardinals bring it into the lane, and there's a collision inside, and a held ball will be the call as Gaines goes at it with Faith Ann Shelby. There's the inbound to win. Out. Long three-pointer. It's off no good by Swearingen. Rebound taken down by Hallett. 1:13 left to go. 12 points to lead. Still not out of reach. But looking at least a little better. And down goes Strickland. Took a one-hander from the baseline. No good. Rebound. Put up again. Finally, Hallett gets a shot off. It doesn't go, but she's going to be fouled in the process. And this time we won't need a 1-and-1 because she's going to get 2. That's going to be on Gaines, her third. And to the line goes Hallett. Man, she's just not having any luck in terms of balls on the rim falling in. They have been falling out all night tonight. And she missed both free throws. 56 seconds left. Tigers up by 12. Win on the left side now. Swearingen drives down, puts up a shot, and a whistle. And looks like a foul is going to be called under there. And I didn't see who that was on. But it wasn't on Hallett. That's an important thing. As I say that, Emma Smith comes in.
It was on
Hallett.
Churchwell,
okay.
Yeah.
I saw the last number, but I couldn't see the first. And to the line, the Cardinal player, which I did not pick up either, is she hit both free throws. That was Swearingen. Now here's another foul call. It's 50-40 now with 40 seconds left. Both teams are in the 1-and-1 now after the last foul that was called. Now with it and pinned out near the center circle is Emma Smith. She's going to go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. And there's timeout on the floor. So with 30 seconds left to go in the game, 50-40. Tigers up by 10. Not much chance of losing it, but come back and see. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds left to go in the game, and Emma Smith on the line is going to be shooting 1 plus a bonus. Tigers put Faith Ann under there, shortest player in the lane, and shot by Smith is off, no good. Rebounds taken down, fought for, finally coming out is Wynn down on the right side, 21 seconds. Now to Wynn with 18 seconds, and she stepped on the line. She put her foot back to drive toward the lane and stepped right on the line in front of her coach there. And with 17 seconds, the Tigers will take it in, and it'll be just a matter of just let the clock tick now with 9 seconds. Shelby with it outside, and they're going to let it run out. 50-40 is going to be the final score, and it's over. So, I got to tell you, it was an entertaining game, the way it was played, particularly the seesaw-type nature of it, and a lot of mistakes, you're right, but there was a heck of a lot of effort out there. That defense that both teams put on tonight was pretty formidable.
Yeah, the first half, it was a sluggish game and kind of an ugly game. We fell into that trap. And then the second half, the Cardinals decided to come out. They were going to shut down Haley, and they did for pretty much the whole game. She helped a little bit, just couldn't buy a basket tonight. But they collapsed on her to see if we could shoot over the top. We struggled a bit. Sarah Strickland had a big game, though, from outside. Faith Ann hit a couple of threes early in the second half, and never could put them away, but we kept them just out of reach. Yeah. And that's one thing I guess Coach Burnham will talk to them about. You should beat this team and be able to put them, especially on your home floor, put them away, but we didn't shoot the ball, like I said, particularly well. It was just kind of a back from Christmas break type game.
Well, we mentioned the fact that Haley Hardin was not here tonight or didn't start. We wondered what the deal was on that. Maybe Coach Burnham can tell us when he comes at halftime about her if she's sick or injured or whatever. But who knows if that had an impact on the way the Tigers played tonight, particularly in the first half. But you got to admit that at this time of the season, when they're beginning to get some experience under their belt, it can't really be a good comparison to look back at the first game of the year and expect it to be a whole lot to learn from it.
Yeah.
Both teams have quality players, and I think both teams will do well in their regions.
Yeah, in Adamsville, like I said, they hung around. If you let your rival hang around, you never know. You look up and you're in a single-digit game. We just did enough to keep them in distance. But talking about Haley being out, it does create a little bit of a problem because she's been in that starting five. You create some chemistry between your team. She's not here. You put somebody else in, and that's used to coming in off the bench at 6th or 7th player, and now you got somebody else that you've got to get used to. Where you had Haley, they knew where to look for her on the floor or whatever. So there's some dynamics to that. But Emma did a good job coming in. Bailey Gamble did a good job as well in her role. Katie Atkins in relief of Haley as she got in foul trouble. Excuse me. Did a good job as well. So some good minutes from some inexperienced players, and Sarah Strickland stepped up tonight. It was her night, and that's what you got to have. And she's getting better and better running the team too.
Sounds good to me. 50-40, the final. Lady Tigers pick up win number 8 tonight, and we'll be heading out here on Thursday night to really find out how good we are if Loretta is as good as they say.
They're going to be a quality team, and they've got, like I said earlier in the pregame, they got a Division I talent. I think she has already committed to Alabama, so that'll tell you what kind of player she is.
Oh, well, we got another game tonight, though. Let's not forget that. The boys are on the floor right now warming up, and we'll have more Hardin County High School Tiger sports action for you here from Michaela Welch. Following these words from our gracious commercial or sponsors who helped make this broadcast possible. We'll be back after these words. All right, the Aville Cardinals being introduced as we'll get those to you as soon as the lights come back up because I know they're going out, and there they go. Spotlights all set up. Tigers set up in a victory tunnel. And we'll have more talent for you tonight. Garrett Smith will be the first starter for the Tigers. Marlon Yarbrough, followed by J.T. Smith. And Wheeler Wilkes and Caleb McGee. So those are your 5 starters for the Tigers. For the Cardinals, it's Hunter Brown, Ty Case, Logan Luckett, Jacob Bowles, and Aiden Durbin. It looks like McGee is going to be going up against that's Durbin. And the tap's controlled by the Cardinals. With it and into the forecourt. Bowles has it on the left side. Down to Durbin in the corner. Brown crosses the lane, tries to go in the deep corner right side. Now the ball's in the lane. Pass around several times. A jumper off the left side's no good. Rebound McGee. So McGee gets it out. Smith over to Yarbrough. Yarbrough lost it in the lane with not much time to handle the pass. And the Cardinals will pick it up and will carry it back down the floor. Neither team scoring on the first possessions. Ty Case over on the left side now to Bowles. Bowles looking for Case on the left wing. Or Hunter Brown, rather. Jacob Bowles. Back out. They run the perimeter. Tigers and a man-to-man. And McGee will go up against Case. Case's shot's off, no good. McGee with the rebound. Tigers down the floor with Yarbrough in the forecourt, ready to set up shop. 6:40 left first period, no score. Yarbrough drives on the baseline, puts up the jumper off the glass. A little too hard, but he's going to be fouled. And the foul is going to be on Durbin. And to the line goes Yarbrough, shooting 2, and hope he does better than that one. That was a little bit hard, and the second shot's up and in the cotton. Very well done. So Yarbrough puts the first numeral on the scoreboard, and it's a 1-0 game. Sound like baseball. Cardinals feeling full court man-to-man pressure now. Now trap at midcourt. With it is Case. And a whistle and a 10-second call. The Tigers defense holds out and the Cardinals cough it up on the 10-second time limit in the backcourt. Garrett Smith will inbound it for the Tigers to Yarbrough. Yarbrough walks it into the forecourt with 6:10 left to go in the first. Leading 1-0. Yarbrough drives in the lane, floats in at patented right-handed jumper from the left side. He hit it and he fouled. That's Durbin's second foul. Into the line will go Yarbrough, shooting 2. 6:05 now on the scoreboard. Oh, they call it a 1-1. How is that possible? Oh, that's right. He hit the shot. You're right. All right, so Yarbrough gets the basket and the free throw. And the Cardinals bring it down. Now a 3-point game. As shot by the Cardinals off, no good. Rebound taken down by Yarbrough. Yarbrough is in the forecourt. Hooks it back over on the left side now. And to McGee in the lane, drives in, tries the banker, missed it, and went after the rebounder and ended up picking up a personal foul. So Caleb McGee's got a personal foul now, the first one for the Tigers. 3-0 Tiger lead. Cardinals are going to throw it away on the other end as the press has really put a hurt on the Cardinal operations. And the Tigers will bring it down the floor. As a kick-out pass and a three-pointer put off on the right side by Garrett Smith. Smith hits the three, and it's a 6-0 game. Cardinals come down, pass it on to the baseline, and lose it underneath. It's picked up by McGee. McGee looking for some help, gets it to Smith. Garrett Smith. Now to Yarbrough. Stops, guns a three, got it. Oh, my. Like it had eyes. 9-0 now. Case into the forecourt. Splits a double team, goes underneath Brown. Brown boots it out of bounds. To his credit, there was quite a bit of pressure on that baseline with several players in his face. And it went out of bounds. Give it to the Hardin County Tigers now with Yarbrough bringing it down. 4:25 left to go first, leading 9-0. Smith drives, missed a layup. McGee with the rebound goes to put it back up. A little too hard. Rebound taken down by Luckett. Logan Luckett across the timeline. Goes on the right side now to Case. Case stops. Down in the corner, there's a three-pointer. It's off, no good by Bowles. Rebound taken down by Smith. And now driving with on the Tiger end of the floor, Wheeler Wilkes goes down and tries to get into the lane, has it kicked out. It's going to be knocked out by the Cardinals. Give it to Hardin County, baseline right side of the lane. To Yarbrough. Yarbrough giving the three, takes it, missed it. Rebound. McGee struggles with a substitute player there. They hadn't gotten his number yet. That's 32. 33. That's Bart Baker. As the Cardinals will come down the floor with it and throw it away on the baseline again. They're trying to get it down on the low post for some reason, and they're losing the handle. Yarbrough. There's a whistle blown, and I don't have any idea why. But they're going to give it to the Tigers in the backcourt, or at midcourt. Yarbrough drives in the lane. It's on the left side. Bitch back outside of Yarbrough for three. He got it. So, 12-0. Crane drives, puts it in the lane, and lose it again down in the paint. Rebound picked up by, loose ball picked up by Garrett Smith. Outlet pass now to Wilkes. Down the floor and in the lane, and a timeout call. Timeout called by Adamsville with 2:55 left to go in the first. They trail 12-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We are live streaming tonight. If you have not tuned us in, check us out on YouTube. Logan Luckett over and shot by Case is no good. I said Case, that was Bowles who took the shot. Rebound, there's a whistle and a foul call. And it's going to be on Wheeler Wilkes, his first. And to the line goes Luckett, shooting 2. First shot is good. Good. You want to come out. And second shot's off, no good. But the Cardinals are on the board now, 12-1. Tigers end up with it. Loose ball is going to be kicked out, touched by the Tigers. Excuse me. Inbound. Cardinals take it out on their end line. 2:30 now left to go in the first. 12-1 Tigers. Cardinals looking at that Tiger now like a floating zone. Case drives in, has it stripped away by Smith, lost back now to Bowles. Bowles dumps it outside, finally takes a long 3. It's off no good. Rebound, Yarbrough. Yarbrough dribbles across the timeline. And splits a double team, goes in, takes a shot off the glass. It won't go, but a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on the floor. And that's going to be on Baker. 1:59 left, wholesale substitution for Hardin County. In comes Tylen Irvin along with Zach Wright. Inbounds pass is taken there by Sample, Duke Sample. Sample penetrates the lane, dishes off on the left side, shot off no good by Carter Smith. And Sample gets a loose ball and puts it up and scores. 14-1 now. 1:30 left to go, first period. Long shot off the left side's off no good and out of bounds off of Zach Wright. Now Case will inbound it. Gets it to Crane. Passes out toward the right wing to no one that I saw. Caught by the fans in attendance over there. And the Tigers will take it out following the mistake. Sample dribbles across the timeline to Smith. Smith from left to right on the right side. Jumper for 3 by Nesbitt's no good. And Sample is going to pick up another garbage basket underneath, lays it up and in. And it's 16-1 now. And the Cardinals try to work it down low again, and it gets kicked out of bounds.
This is our first look at Samples and Smith. They've been pulled up from JV. We lost a couple of players, so Coach Carpenter pulls him up. Duke, a really good baseball player for the Tigers. Of course, Carter, plays football and basketball too. So good to see them up and getting a chance anyway.
So the Cardinals take it, get it into Case. That ball must have been touched by a Tiger before it went out. And now this three-pointer's off no good. It looked like Tylen Irvin had the rebound, but there were 2 or 3 Tigers in on it. Tigers will bring it down the floor, and Sample will get it off to Irvin. Irvin drives in the lane, puts up the shot. Just off the mark. 20 seconds left to go. 16-1 now. Tigers winning the first quarter big time. Here's Irvin going after Case with 13 seconds left. Managed to tip it out of bounds and not foul. And the Cardinals will take it out. Last touch by Irvin. 8 seconds now. Stapleton for the Cardinals. Pass it inside went right through the hands of Wright, and it's going to be out of bounds. Cardinals have it baseline with 2.7 seconds remaining. Inbounds pass. They flip it off, and no, this is going to be too late before the shot can be attempted. So 16-1 is the first quarter score. More basketball for you here from Caleb Welch after these words from our sponsors. Yarbrough brings it in to begin the second period. Passes off down in the corner to Wilkes. Shot for three from the corner is no good. Struggle for the rebound, and Smith goes to the floor with Braxton Enzor. And the Tigers' J.T. Smith is going to inbound it. With it now is Wilkes, back to Yarbrough. Yarbrough back to Wilkes. Wilkes going to have a personal foul assessed. And I think that's the third on Durbin. Now there's another whistle and a foul call. This one's going to be on Maddox Smith, his first. So Tigers are already in the 1-and-1 now. Lots of fouls by the Cardinals. Only 2 by Hardin County. Yarbrough drives halfway down the lane, dishes it back outside. Now to Smith. Driving in the lane over to McGee. McGee turns, fires, banks it home. Nice shot by Caleb McGee. It's 18-1 now. Case not getting any help in the backcourt. Is triple teamed at midcourt, and a jump ball is going to be the best that can come out of that. That's what they got. Give it to Aville. But it's just under 7 minutes to go in the half. Cardinals take it down. They get it to Baker. Now to Smith. To Enzor. Back to Baker. And looks like McGee is going to end up stripping it away. Loose ball is picked up by Yarbrough, and the Tigers are back on the attack. Yarbrough goes down, drives off the backboard. McGee gets the rebound outside. With it now is Wilkes. Wilkes is either Wilkes or Smith. One of the two got called for traveling because that was a handoff right at the head of the key. And regardless of the details, the Cardinals will take it out in the backcourt. 6:19 left to go, second period. 18-1 Tigers. As the Cardinals break the press, here's a three for no apparent reason. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by McGee. A running, jumping three. Tigers take it back down the floor, and Wilkes tries to take it under And what was the call? I'm not sure, but they're giving the ball out. Maybe traveling now. Not sure, but they gave the ball out to the Cardinals. Cardinals will get it down the floor. McGee, who was about twice the size of Ensor, runs him off the side court. It's touched last by the Cardinals. And Crane, a whole batch of substitutes come in for the Cardinals. Tigers with the original starting five. Logan Luckett on the right side, and a whistle and a foul called against J.T. Smith for Hardin County. That'll be only the third team foul. And the Cardinals take it out. Not shooting. There's a steal. Wilkes comes up with it. So Wheeler Wilkes gets the steal. Tigers have it. Yarbrough dribbling across the timeline. 5:27 left to go. Second period. 18-1 Hardin County. Yarbrough drives in, pushes up a one-hander, tried to strip it, missed it. McGee gets the rebound. Smith tried to cross-court it, and it was stolen away by the Cardinals, and they try to save it on the other end. And it will be Tiger basketball. We'll start it all over again. So Smith and Yarbrough work together, getting it up the floor. And Duke Sample back in the game for the Tigers. Here's Smith on the baseline to McGee. McGee's muscles are shot up underneath. It didn't go, but he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Hunter Brown. And McGee goes to the line. He'll be shooting 2. First shot, in and out, and then some more. And it's no good. It popped up, came back down, hit the rim, fell off again. Second one, directly off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Yarbrough. So the Tigers will get another shot at it on this trip. Yarbrough drives in the lane, has it stripped. Cardinals have it stripped. McGee comes out with it to Sample. Back now to Wilkes. The Tigers set up shop. Couldn't get crazier. Down in the corner to Wilkes. Wilkes giving the three. Instead tries to drive. Kicks it out. Here's J.T. Smith for 3, and he hit it. .420 left to go in the half. 21-1 lead. There's a travel they got away with, but who's looking after that now? As the Cardinals work outside, Luckett down in the corner. Here's a 3 that's off, no good, and I don't have a name for the number, but the Yarbrough will bring it down the floor. Following the rebound, pass underneath to McGee. McGee slides in, scores. Caleb McGee has 4 points now. Good feed in there by Yarbrough, and McGee having the presence to just turn and jam that thing up on the backboard, and it went in. Now driving and a running shot. Shot of the night for the Cardinals that time was Luckett, and that's the first field goal of the night for Cardinals with 3:19 left to go in the half, and now there's a whistle and a foul call against the Cardinals. 23-3 the score right now, and the substitutions keep raining in here. Kobe Bowden just checked in for the Cardinals. Here's a free throw that Yarbrough put up with the 1-and-1. It's off, no good. Smith with the rebound over to Wilkes. Wilkes hits an NBA 3 from out of state, and the crowd liked that. 26-3 now. Cardinals back down the floor. Driving in and jumping with the shots. Bowles got his own rebound. And the Cardinals get it outside. Now there's another three. This one's going to be off, no good. Tigers still can't get a decent rebound, though. That's 4 in a row they missed. They missed it again. Now this time the ball rolls out of bounds. And the Tigers will have another opportunity to bring it down the floor with some new personnel. In comes Tylen Irvin, along with Sample. Also Carter Smith on the floor, Zach Wright. And Irvin drives in the lane, banks it home. Nice shot by Irvin. He just drove it in, found the center of that square. Hey, now there's a whistle and a wrap up there with Sample and an unknown Cardinal player there. Held ball the call, and it will be Tiger basketball back again after Irvin's drive. 28-3 now. 2:16. Irvin working the ball outside. Gets it over now to Smith. Back to Irvin. Irvin tries to pass it inside. Stolen away by the Cardinals. They're going out for the layup, and on the fast break is Brown. He missed it. Rebound taken down by Nesbitt. Nesbitt over to Smith, or rather Sample. Now to Smith. Drive, shoots, missed. Stick back's no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. Give it to the Cardinals. Backcourt with 1:42 left to go here in the second period. 28-3. Tigers in the driver's seat. And the substitutions just keep pouring in. Must be wearing out the scorekeeper. Inbound to Alex Crane. Now with it is Luckett, back to Crane. Now to Luckett. Pressured there by Nesbitt. Driving in, Luckett, and he gets the score. Luckett deserved that one. He worked hard and finally got one to go in. It's now 28-5. Sample to Irvin on the action end. Irvin drives, delayed jump shot, going to be touched last by the Cardinals. Never got to the backboard. Irvin will inbound with 1:04 left to go in the half. 28-5. And now there's a whistle and a double dribble, I think. Not sure. They took the ball away from Carter Smith and had given it to the Cardinal.
Said he walked.
Anyway. Bowles gets it over to Case. Under a minute now and a half. And Bowles drives, collision, ball squirts out, and coming out with it is Zach Wright. To Sample, under to Wright. Wright scores. Zach Wright gets 2. Assists by Sample. 32 seconds. Driving into the forecourt is Crane. A whistle and a foul is called. And I think it's going to be on Wright. And there's an attempted steal on the inbound. Nesbitt had it, and then Sample ends up with it. He's going to drive it down, put it off the glass with 23 seconds left. It's no good. But is there a whistle and a foul? Yes, there is. To the line will go Duke Sample. And he will be shooting 2. 30-5. And Sample's first shot is good. Second shot, rattled out. Rebound Cardinals, 20 seconds now. And they're going to call Irvin for a check foul there. Not in the 1-and-1, so it'll just be out of bounds. Not a whole lot achieved there. Ty Case will take the inbounds pass. Watch it run down to about 11. Goes in the lane. Here's a jumper up and good by Baker. And now it's 31-7. Tigers take a jumper at the buzzer. It's off, no good. And that will be the end of the first half of play. Hardin County leading at 31-7. We have Coach Ron Burnham in the press box, and you will be listening to his wisdom and words of inspiration in just a minute or so after these words from our sponsors. We'll be back. Your game?
All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium, halftime of the Tigers and the Cardinals basketball game, the nightcap of the evening. 31-7, Hardin County on top, and I'm going out on a limb to say it's been all Hardin County in the first half as they took an early lead, got up 15-1, and built on that lead ever since as Adamsville has struggled from the offensive side of the floor, and a little bit of help from Hardin County. Let's bring in Coach Ron Burnham. Coach, your Lady Tigers get a win as they started off the season this year with Adamsville, and they start 2022 off with Adamsville, get a big win, but a little bit different ball game than the one over there. And me and Bill talked about it, kind of an assessment of the game. They looked like they wanted to run with us early or run us and kind of ugly it up, and they did that. We kind of got caught up in that a little bit, got out of our rhythm. And then the second half, they went more in a man and really doubled down on Haley inside and dared us to shoot over the top a little bit. But other than that, a typical game coming off a holiday, it seemed like.
Yeah, I would say that. We had two typical practices like that in a row, and then we ended up not playing one of our better games. We played hard, and we did things, but with the basketball IQ doing smart things. We didn't do that, and when we had to make adjustments on our own, we struggled doing that. And that's, a lot of times that comes practicing hard. And I have to say, we played 4 games in about 7 days, and then we had to come to practice, and they hadn't had a whole lot of Christmas holiday. I'm glad we're back into school. But Thursday, we get to play Loretta, and Loretta's probably the best. I'm going to say they're the best team in the state in any division. They went to the Smoky Mountains and played Jackson Southside, and everybody thinks how good Jackson Southside is. They beat them like 23 points, 23 points up there, and so I'm just saying you got to come ready to play against them, and we wanted to toughen up our schedule, and that's what we need to do. And we had Haley Hardin out tonight, and I didn't realize it was going to affect us as much, but it did. The rotation on our bench become different, starters become different, and we got a chance to play people and to see if they could play in a pressure situation. Now, I'll give Adamsville my hats off to them. They got out and they played hard defense on us, and we had some people that didn't do smart things with the ball when they had in their hands. When you are under pressure, somehow you got to get your brain to slow down instead of trying to play faster than you can play. And when you start playing faster than you can play, I'm going to tell you 9 out of 10 times the ball's going the other way, or you're going to throw it away, or something bad's going to happen. But if you can play at your pace, even if they're pressuring, you play at your pace, you're going to be all right. You just got to take care of the ball.
Well, you talking about the holidays, y'all went and played in a tournament down in Alabama, and I think and then went to Mississippi.
Yeah, I went to Mississippi and played Alcorn, and at Alcorn we had 2 games. We played Jumpertown there, and then we played Manhatchee. So, and we thought we were going to get to play Tishomingo. They were undefeated, and they backed out. And something Dyer County did that messed everything up. They said that they said that they backed out on Christmas Eve, and they were supposed to play on Monday. And they said something about they couldn't do it or whatever. And then come to find out that they played in the tournament at Huntington.
They just didn't go is what happened.
They got the COVID that day. They crossed the Mississippi line and get the COVID.
Oh, my goodness. And then the Alabama tournament, you won a couple there.
And we got beat by Deschler, and we played a really good game against Deschler, and they pressed us, and we did a good job about breaking the press, and I guess I lost the game for us. And I'm thinking myself after watching that. You see that volleyball line there at half court? Mm-hmm. I got too much pride to watch a girl from right there. But she could bust them from right there, and she did. She busted them, and I told us to back up on 3 of them, and she had 9 points from there, and I think we ended up getting beat. We were down 3 with about 30 seconds left, and I think we fouled them going in shooting, and they made it, and then they hit another shot. We lost by 6 at Deschler, which is. Nobody else has beat them a quarter. The lady said, and we beat them 3 out of 4 quarters. The second quarter we didn't beat them. They got us 7 points. So,
Well, as we look now in a week or so, we get in the district. I know you're looking forward to doing that. It's going to be a different look for us this year. But some really good girls basketball teams.
Oh, yeah. You got McNary, who's really good. You got Chester County. And both of them have legends as coaches. They've been there forever. And myself, I don't know if I'm a legend, but I've been here for a long time too. But Lexington's coach has only been there about 3 years. So she's to get next to Lee, which is Chester County's coach. I guess she's going to have to coach 30 more years just to catch up with her, because she's got a bunch. I'm in the 40s, and Coach Lott's in the high 40s, and Lee's in the 30s. So some experienced coaches. But I'm going to take tonight. We did a lot of good things, and thank God that Sarah Strickland came and shot the ball really well for us, and then Bailey Gamble came in and banked one open. She told me the bank was open, so we banked that 3 was in. So
well, you're talking about Sarah, and I know in that game down at Red Bay, you talked about her being more comfortable. She looked more comfortable in her role tonight as running the team, running the point, and kind of looked more free. Her shot was not as much pressure on her.
Sarah can shoot it. I mean, she's probably percentage-wise right now our best three-point shooter, and Faith Ann's a pretty good three-point shooter too. And really Reese is she's more of a kind of streaky one, but when Reese gets going, when she drives and makes shots, her three-point shots becomes a lot easier for her. It's not a struggle. I mean, she catches it and shoots it in rhythm. If she ever gets started by just getting some shots to the rim, she's really tough on the perimeter. So I would take them 3 people shooting on the outside anytime. We got tonight where we got a lead, and then all of a sudden we forgot how to play, and we just wanted to take one pass and jack it up. And, you got a 15-point lead. You want to kind of move that ball from one side to the other and then shoot a 3, or you want to take it to rim and get a good layup or something. You always take that. Hey,
appreciate
happy holidays.
Yeah, I hope you had happy holidays and a Merry Christmas.
Oh, you same to you.
All right, second half starting now. It's Hardin County and Adamsville.
Cardinals have it to begin the second half, and then they'll lose it on their trip into the lane. It's picked up by the Tigers. Down comes Garrett Smith, who puts up a layup that won't go. Rebound Cardinals, and we're back on the other end. No scores yet. 31-7, still the score. Tigers up. Here's a three-pointer from the corner by Bowles. It's no good. Rebound Cardinals. Cardinals having really much success on rebounding tonight. They've out-rebounded us big time, but the Tigers got too much going on outside. Yarbrough goes for 3 as I speak. McGee taps out the rebound. Into the lane goes J.T. Smith, and J.T. Smith rattles one home for 2, and it's 33-7. Full court pressure being applied now. Here's a steal by Yarbrough. Goes under, scores. Yarbrough took it away, took it in the lane, laid it up and in, and now there's timeout. Timeout on the floor, Adamsville. 6:44 left to go, third period. 35-7 the score. We'll take a 60-second break and be right back. Adamsville decided to call a timeout there to get some things straightened out. We're just underway here in the third period. 35-7 Tigers in control. And here's another steal. Yarbrough comes up with it as the Cardinals try to work it up the floor. Yarbrough drives in the lane, goes right underneath, lays it right over the lip of the rim, and he's got 12 now. Tiger lead is 30. Case dribbling outside, gets it over to Luckett. Luckett drives toward the lane, backs it back out. And the corner, here's a long 3 that's off, no good. Rebound McGee. McGee gets it over to Smith. Yarbrough now to Wilkes. Wilkes drives in and has the ball knocked away. It'll be Tiger basketball on the baseline.
I can't remember a game like this between two rivals, these two teams especially, being this lopsided.
Wilkes to Yarbrough. Yarbrough dishes off in the corner to Smith for 3. Got his own rebound. A long rebound now to Yarbrough for that same spot. Got it, yes. Now he's got 15. And it's 40-7. I'm guessing they'll probably start running the clock here when it gets up to about 30. And here's a driving layup that's going to be up and good. And I can't get the number. Yarbrough comes down the floor, gets it to McGee. McGee will get the bank shot just side of the basket. And I'm going to say that was Luckett a minute ago for that basket. Cardinals try another long shot. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down. Tigers back down the floor, and the three put up and good by Wheeler Wilkes. Wilkes hits the three, and the Tigers are pouring it on now. 45-9. Ty Case, head of the key on the right side now to Bowles. Bowles back into the deep corner for three. Shot by Baker, no good. Rebound taken down by Sample. Or rather Smith, Garrett Smith. Tigers on the action in. Here's a three-pointer off the left side. It's no good by Yarbrough. McGee missed the follow. Yarbrough missed the tip. Cardinals with the ball. They come down the floor. And now there's a whistle and a blocking foul call. And a Cardinal player hit the deck pretty hard. He's holding his back. And they're bringing out the coaches to see if he's going to be okay or if he's going to be immobile. Right at 4:08 left to go here in the third period, 45-9. Tigers, both teams going to the bench now. They're checking, I think, for a hip injury. He is in quite a bit of pain. Looks like it's going to be a few, but right now we're going to go to commercial. 45-9, Tigers up. 4:08 left in the third. Back after this. The injured player was Alex Crane. He finally was brought up off the floor and walked his way to the bench with some assistance. Shooting his free throws is Colby Bowden. First of which is good. And the second is good. So 45-11, and the Tigers will bring it down the floor. Yarbrough goes in, quick pass underneath on the baseline to McGee. McGee swirls one in, and he now has 8, and it's 47-11. Durbin with it. To Reed now, there's a whistle and a substitution. And I don't know what that call was.
They called a walk.
No.
Yeah.
So the Tigers will take it out after the floor mistake, and Sample will bring it down, go to Irvin. Irvin drives on the baseline, tries to put up the jumper. It got blocked, and a rebound picked up by Case. Down in the corner, here's a long three. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by Wright. Zach Wright got the rebound and banked it off the leg of a Cardinal, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Baker. But 47-11 now, Tigers. In that zone where you start running the clock. With it now is Carter Smith. He drives, puts up about a 6-foot jumper, won't go, rebound Cardinals. 3 minutes left to go in the third. Now a long three off the right side by Reed. That was Ryan Reed, and a struggle for the rebound. Wright and Sample, and I think even Nesbitt involved in the tie up there. Jump ball call. They're going to give it to the Cardinals. Another batch of substitutes. And here we go. Inbounds, and he walks it out of bounds. Maddox Smith took the inbounds pass and he just kind of walked his way onto the Tigers part of the inline. And it will be Tiger basketball. Sample to Irvin. Sample is going to be called for traveling. Got his feet a little bit ahead. That's like what Coach Burnham was talking about earlier. The speed of the game gets too fast for you. Sometimes you make mistakes you wouldn't otherwise make. Enzor with it on the right side. Now on the left side with it is Bowden. Bowden not big as a minute. Here's a shot from the corner. It's off, no good. Rebound Tigers. Here comes Sample on the left-handed dribble. Goes to Irvin. Irvin drives and scores. My, how he got that to go, I will never know. Just sheer old determination, I think. And Tylen Irvin gets his fourth point. He's also going to go to the line. I think that was on Bowden. But to the line goes Irvin. He hits the free throw. He gets the three-point play. And Cardinals bring it down, throw it right into the hands of Zach Wright. Tried to lob it underneath, and Wright was way tall enough to intercept the lob. And the Cardinals, or rather the Tigers, are back on the attack. Here's Irvin with it, head of the key, drives in the lane. Looked like he was going to try to go up with a shot, but it got stripped, loose ball. Now they're dribbling out of the backcourt. 1:39 left, 50-11, Hardin County. Now to Reed, who drives in, tries to go in the corner to the right side. Enzor with it for three, won't go. Rattled three times. Rebound taken down by Carter Smith. 117. Tigers up by 39. Driving goes Irvin. Sort of delayed jump shot. It won't go, and it's going to be a held ball call underneath. They're going to give it to the Tigers. In to Smith. Over to Sample, and he's going to get called for traveling again. And he didn't like it. Cardinals bring it down with 54 seconds left to go in the third period. They trail 50-11. And a ball gets knocked out of bounds, touch last by Hardin County. Now they go to Enzor on the right side. Here's the jumper. It's up and good by Ryan Reed for the Cardinals. Sample dribbles into the forecourt, goes to Irvin. Irvin drives down, stops, wants to shoot, can't. Gets it back out to Nesbitt. Left side to Smith. Smith tries to push it into the right, and just a little out of his reach. It's out of bounds. Give it to the Cardinals. 20 seconds. The clock is running now with the ball out of bounds. So Enzor Nifty reverse pivot dribble. Gets it over and a shot put up and no good by Maddox Smith. Rebound fought for, tapped out, touched last by the Cardinals. 7 seconds. Let's see what the Tigers are going to do. I'm not really sure why he waited. But he waited for the ball to Sample get in the corner to Nez, but they're held up. The clock expires in the inning. The quarter is over, and the Tigers are leading 50-13. We've got 8 more minutes set, and we'll get this thing done with. So stay with us here on K93. Inexplicably, let me repeat that. Most of the people in the gym have left. But here come the Tigers. The driving layup by Yarbrough is going to be good, and the Tigers add to their lead. Going in here to the fourth and final period, 52-13. Hayden Phillips, or rather injured, Braxton injured. Here's a jumper. It's up and good by Asa Baker. And the Cardinals get a tray there. Tigers bring it down, try to put it up. It's a shot, won't go. Rebound taken down by the Cardinals, and they're running. With it now is a player I don't have a number for. He has a number, but I don't have a name for it. Maddox Smith. He takes a shot, missed it. Rebound, taken down by McGee. So Caleb McGee, the starting team, back in the game. Pass down in the corner. Here's a three-pointer from a deep corner by Wheeler Wilkes. My goodness, he drained that one. And it's 55-15. Cardinals try to penetrate to the baseline. Now long three taken from a deep corner right side. Rebound taken down by Garrett Smith. Smith's out the pass to J.T. Smith. It's a Smith to Smith. Fast break. Smith lays it up. And both Smith and Smith scored. 57-15. 6:09 left. Cardinals working, driving in. That fella I told you I didn't have a number for, so I'm going to give him a team basket. And it's 15-17, or 57-17 now. And turning around and firing on the other end is McGee, and he's going to pick up 2 more. So Caleb McGee gets in double figures tonight. And here's a steal at midcourt. Coming up with it is Wright. He drives in, puts up the shot off the glass. Won't go, but he's fouled. And the clock continues to run as Wilkes goes to the line to shoot 2. First shot is off, no good. I said right, that's Wilkes. It's Wheeler Wilkes. Second shot off the front rim. So there's chaos going on right now with substitutions. There was they came out and the official made them go back to the other side of the line and said, okay, now come on now. I guess there's a reason for that. But the clock ran the whole time.
It's a power issue.
Yeah. Got to have control. So, Cardinals work the perimeter as a long three-point shot, drained it. Kid doesn't have a name with the number, but he's pretty good with three-point range. So, across the line come the Tigers. We're under 4 minutes now. Now they go to Sample for three, and he hit it. So Duke Sample comes off of the junior varsity and knocks down 8 points tonight. Driving toward the lane is a Cardinal, Hayden Phillips. He's kind of tripped and falls forward. Foul called on the Tigers. One of the substitutes, so I'm not even going to track it down. Clock down to 3:12 now, 62-20, a 42-point Tiger lead. And the Cardinals work with it outside. It gets knocked out of bounds. And they'll try it again. Drive it in. The ball just got dribbled off the foot, and we didn't see it, and the Cardinals picked it back up. Now they're going to try a three. Yes, it's up and good. And that's Phelps for three. 2:30 now. Sample is going to get called for traveling again. Yeah, he's got to work on his footwork.
Why is he calling timeout?
Timeout is called on the floor with 2:20 left. Let's take 30 seconds to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. We'll resume with 2:20 left to go, as the Aville coach wanted to talk to his charges before the time expired. Just joined us, 62-23. Lady Tigers win 50-40 in the early game tonight. And now Phillips has it. On the right side, driving in is Maddox Smith. A whistle, and who knows. It's going to be Cardinal basketball. It's 1:53 now. Inbounds, Irvin gets the steal. He's going to take it off for the layup. Got it, yes. Nice play by Tylen Irvin. He's got 7 tonight. Now a long three on the other end by the Cardinals is no good. Rebound taken down by Carter Smith. Over now to Duke Sample. Sample. Over to Irvin. And Irvin sort of weaving and going in, putting up a shot. No, I can't believe he did it again. He gets down on that low post on the right side and just throws up a shot that looked like it's going to be blocked by 6 people.
The one thing I like about him, he plays wide open, whether it's a 50-point lead or a 1-point lead.
But I'd like to see that on camera just to see this angle of that shot. 51 seconds now, and they're going to call a timeout again.
You got to be kidding me.
47 seconds left, and they call timeout. 60 seconds. I don't know if he's doing it deliberately.
Well, he should be fine.
1 minute timeout. We'll be back. 60 seconds. Stay with us. Well, as we come back, the coach for Adams will call timeout again once they got the ball in play. And this is an in-your-face thing.
Yeah, this is beyond ridiculous. There's a thing with sportsmanship. He's not doing these players any good, and I know he's having a teaching moment, but he's had all Christmas break to teach them.
Well, it's not fair to the other team.
No, it's not, and the people that are here.
Right.
It's not going to get any better.
Well, if there's anybody here to complain, I guess it probably would, but just about everybody's gone. 42 seconds left. They start the clock again. Here's a shot, and it's off, no good. Rebound, Cardinals. They'll drive off into the corner. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound, Smith. 28 seconds. Irvin now to right underneath to Smith. He goes in for the layup. Off, no good. Rebound Cardinals, 16 seconds left. Pass down on the baseline, 12 seconds. Three-pointer, it's off, no good. And that'll be it. As Irvin will dribble it down and fire at the buzzer. Oh, he almost hit it. But that is your final score. 66-23. So, not a thing of beauty by any stretch of the imagination. And although the Tigers did what they had to do under some pretty intense circumstances, it is another W in the basket, and they'll go back to practice tomorrow, come back on Thursday, and play again.
Yeah, well, it's always good to beat your rival, and they get a couple of wins over Adamsville, was probably Roy's last hurrah here at Hardin County, but I don't know what was going on there toward the end, but it was just one of those games that Adamsville really never got off the bus, so to speak, and could find any offense whatsoever. We put a lot of pressure on them, turned them over quite a bit. And it wasn't that we were just really knocking it down. We had a lot of easy baskets, played hard, made some shots when we needed to, got out to a big lead, and then it was pretty much over in the fourth.
Well, let's run down the scoring real quick and recognize those that played tonight. Logan Luckett had 7 points for the Cardinals and led their scoring. Hayden Phillips had 3. Ryan Reed had 2. Jamal Steiger had 2. And Asa Baker had 3. And Kobe Bowden had 3. And that's unofficial for sure. For the Tigers, however, which I did a much better job of maintaining, Yarbrough is a point leader for the game with 17. Another good offensive and defensive game for him. Tylen Irvin had 9. Wheeler Wilkes had 9. Caleb McGee had 10. Duke Sample, coming in his first game, had 8. Garrett Smith had 3. J.T. Smith had 7. Nathan Nesbitt, or Zach Wright rather, had 2. And that about wraps it up. So 66-23, the final. Tigers take it in the book and head to practice, as I said. And again, we've got Loretta coming in on Thursday.
Yeah, Loretta will be a different animal, especially on the girls' side. Not sure what kind of boys team they have, but on the women's side, they're really strong. You heard Coach Burnham talk about that during halftime of the boys' game. So, a good way to start 2022. And then district is right around the corner. And, that's where the real money is played, is right there and trying to get lined up for a good playoff run.
That sounds terrific, and I know that both teams will be raring to go. So that'll just about do it for us tonight. Lady Tigers win 50-40, and the men win 66-23. So that'll about wrap it up for Eli at the station and Steve Carnell and my good friend Steve Smith. This is Bill Sharp saying good night, Tiger fans.